What's going on YouTube? R2R Moto here, and today is an exciting day. So you've already seen it by the title, but it's the first time I ever bought a new motorcycle in my life. So what did I buy? I got the 2019 DRZ400SM. Right off the bat, I love the way this bike looks. You got the gold wheels, you got the red and black seat, you got the white accents. It just looks really good to me. It's like a really clean bike. So I'm gonna do a quick walk around. We're gonna get on the bike and ride it for a second, and talk about my first impressions with it. First supermoto I've ever owned. It looks really good. Not even a couple minutes after buying this bike, I had people complimenting me on the fact of how good it looks. Had a guy actually stop me and talk to me about how he had one and all the mods that he did to it, which got me thinking basically about the mods that I'm going to do to this bike. First and foremost, I'm going to get rid of this shitty tail section. Just ugly. After that, we're probably going to do some new bars on the bike. Or not bars, I should say, but we're going to do hand guards on the bike with the integrated turn signals. We're going to get the TST Industries tail light, basically, with the integrated turn signals for this bike. And then we'll probably get a new exhaust, do the 3x3 mod, and do the rejetting kit. And then after that, I think that's pretty much it. I like the way this bike looks already, so I don't feel like I'm going to change anything with the colors. And there's a car stopped next to me. Don't know what you're doing there. But yeah, like this bike so far. Gonna have a fun time. Thanks. Wait, what'd you say? You need help? No, I'm good. Okay. Just taking pictures of the bike. Oh, okay. Hey. And yeah, I was weird. Thought he was complimenting the bike, asking if I was okay. Anyway, now that we have done that, I'm giving you guys a walk around the bike. We're going to get on it and talk about exactly why I got this bike over my 2015 FZ09. Alright, so before we actually hop back on the bike, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a startup sound. I got the stock exhaust. That's basically what it sounds like. Alright, now let's hop back on the bike. Alright, so why did I buy a DRZ400SM? Or more importantly, why did I trade in my FZ09 for a DRZ400SM? And if I'm being honest, really it's just a change of pace. I really enjoyed riding the FZ09. I'd recommend that bike to anybody. I really did love having that bike. But when it came down to the choice of to get this bike or not, I realized I don't ride as much as I want to anymore. I would more consider myself now like a weekend warrior, because with work and everything that's going on in my life, I really only have time to either ride at night. So I could do a lot more night vlogs, but I don't really like those because you can't really see what's going on. Or I would have to ride on the weekends. So having an FZ09, and especially now that it's getting winter time, I can't push that bike like it deserves to be. It's a really fast bike, and for hooligan stuff, it just doesn't make sense to still have it. So, wanted to try something new. Got this DRZ400SM. So, we'll be riding this a lot more at night when I get off of work. Be riding it during the weekends. I guess it's like the old saying, it's better to ride a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. And that's what I'm doing with this bike right here. Now, with this being the first video I've done on this bike, I don't know if the camera angle is the best on the riding, We'll find that out soon. Also, I'm taking these turns really slow because my tires are still brand new, so I want to make sure that I don't end up slipping and falling. But yeah, still in the whole break-in period of the engine. But overall, I've been having a lot of fun with this bike so far. I mean, there's only 27 miles on the clock, but riding it home from the dealer with literally 3 miles on the bike to now, it's been fun. So, immediate takeaways of this bike. The seat actually doesn't bother me. A lot of people I know get the comfort seat for this bike, but so far it's not bothering me. That may change because I haven't really done a long ride. But the one thing I don't like about this bike currently are these stock mirrors. They don't see very well, I guess, for me personally, and two, they just look ugly. So we're definitely going to have to get some of the bar end mirrors that go like around this area right here. That seems to be a mod that everybody does to this bike. One, because it just looks better, and two, I actually think it would work better for me in the way that my arms are when I ride. Other than that, I really like this bike. I don't care for the dash all that much, even though I knew that coming in. But it doesn't have a fuel gauge, it doesn't have a temp gauge, and it doesn't have an RPM gauge either. So getting used to that after coming off of 2 bikes that do, and also trying to break in this engine and relying on varying up the RPMs, it's an interesting concept currently. But yeah, as far as first impressions go, I really do enjoy this bike. I expect to own it probably for a couple years and then see where I go from there. But hopefully, and my hopes at least, that in the next few months before January 1st comes along, I want this bike to look and sound completely different. Like I said, I want to get the 3x3 mod done, the rejetting kit, the exhaust, the handguards with the turn signals to get rid of these turn signals down here, get the TST Industries integrated tail light, so that way the turn signals and fender eliminator is basically all streamlined. And I think it'll make the bike look a little bit better. I really like the color, so I don't think I'll ever change the color. And as far as the seat goes, I don't think I'll change the seat either. I think if I do anything, it'll probably be like a foam insert or something if I want to make it more comfortable. But right now, I really enjoy this bike, and obviously we're going to do more content on this in the future. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.